Friends, family, and strangers, welcome to my channel once again. I call this the politician hairstyle, future governor of California. Anyways, and this video is about what should the millennials do in this tough time. Number one, look at all of your expenses, and you have to be real with yourself. Do you really need streaming music services? Do you really need media services like Netflix, Hulu? Can you live without them? Do you really need that super fast, expensive internet? Do you really need a $300 cable or a dish package? Do you really need an expensive cell phone package? Can you get rid of your expensive smartphone? Why do most people even have $1,000 iPhones, man? It's beyond me. But oh well. First of all, manage your expenses, cut your expenses. Number two, this is an excellent time for you to sit home and rather than complain, ask yourself, what am I good at? What skills can I obtain? What skills can I learn? What licenses can I obtain? What professions can I start looking to apply it myself in so I can start making money once things are over? I'll give you an example. Right now, I'm in real estate sales and I am making calls, man. I'm making calls like crazy because I know all the time I put in today, the future clients I get, they're going to do business with me in the future. Yes, I may not be getting something in the present, but I'm building future business. Look at your future, man. Look a year down the road. Stop always focusing on the present. Stop always complaining about the present. Acquire a skill, learn a skill. Maybe you might need to get licensed. Maybe you're very good at math. Get your loan origination license so you can become a loan officer. Start doing loans. Start selling something. Maybe you're very good at making videos. Start a YouTube channel, start an Instagram page and post your content out there. Maybe you're a funny guy or a gal. Start posting skits online. It's up to you to find out what you're good at and then use it, harness it, and post it, show it to the world. Number three, you always, look, we're all social animals, and in this world, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I know you've heard this many times, but now's the time. Whip out a notebook and write down phone numbers, emails, and names of all the people who may be your friends or acquaintances or people you met at a party. And start reaching out to them. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them if you can do for them. And then that will stir up a conversation of whether they can do something for you. Hey, maybe that neighbor of yours, he might be in a managerial position and his company might be looking to fill a position. But how are you going to find out if you're not going to talk to these people? Call them. Calling is very important. Voice to voice. Be confident. Have some confidence to stir up a conversation. Well, if you don't have that much confidence, send them an email, send them a text, but get in touch with people. I think that was number three, right? Anyways, the next step, what you need to do is keep tabs on what's happening in your local economy. Maybe a new company is opening up a head office. Maybe you see that real estate is super cheap. I'm giving you an example. Real estate is super cheap in your market, which means that there are a lot of buyers coming in. So how you can tackle that? Get your own real estate license. And that's just an example, right? Keep tabs of what's happening in your local economy, your city, your state, and then adapt your skills accordingly. But man, most of all, you need to change the way you think. We can complain. We can spend the same amount of time complaining and crying about something, or we can spend the same amount of time doing something about it. Look at me. I'm making this video right now. I could have been sitting holding my head like this and complaining, oh man, what am I going to do? What am my business going to do? We're going to recession again. No, get your facts right, get your thoughts right. Last but not least, stop Stop listening to all these news media outlets. Stop reading all those news. What the news channels and print media does is they feed you with this negative stories. What that does is negative stories always touch your emotions right here. You become emotional rather than think clearly and think positively. You think negatively about yourself and about the community. That's how they get you hooked, because they're triggering your negative emotions. Stop listening to all that jazz and only focus on the positive elements that you can work on to better yourself, better your family, and better your life. We're done.